Okay, that's us all packed up at Namche, had our breakfast and headed out again. But look at this review. So with a bit of luck we're going to get our first view of Everest today. Hopefully only in about an hour's time. It's only plywood. This is a Pangboche airstrip. I'm not 100% sure whether it's still in use. There was talk of extending this airstrip a few years back, but it met opposition from the traders down in Juggler, so it never materialised. To me it looks a bit safer than Juggler as well. So here we are, this is our first view of Everest. It's difficult to point out, so I'll put an arrow on the screen so you can see which one it is.
Squeeze him! Somebody said somebody squeeze him. Squeeze him. Little bit to the side, taller people behind. Bye-bye. Little bit.
Yeti!
There we go.
This is the Hotel Everest view, a slightly classier joint if your budget can stretch that far. arrived quite early in Pangboche, which was good because it gave us plenty of opportunity to explore the village. Pangboche is probably most famous for its monastery. You weren't allowed to film inside, but I did take a few stills. Including one of the famous Yeti skull. Apparently they did DNA tests a few years back. Turns out it's a brown bear. Sorry to disappoint you.
Looking up and we might do different because of age too.
Where are you? I'm just reviewing it normal. Next morning it was an early start, so we could get up and watch the sunrise over Ama Dablamn. So that was our sunrise hike, just 20 minutes up to a viewpoint from the tea house there. So hopefully the time lapse captured some of it, but yeah, the dog ran in front of it at one point, so that wasn't great. Anyway, time to head back down. So after a quick breakfast, it was time to pack up and head to Phortse.
They're lining us up for dinner.
away from red one.
Oh Jesus.
Come on. No, that way.
That's my bag on that, don't go though.
And
your white bag.
there, I see your name hanging off it.
It's the white bag's mine.
Oh, so they are. No, there's your name there.
That's Kathy's.
How you doing, folks? Bit out of breath here, give me a second. Yeah, so I've just come to the top of the village where we're staying, just for a bit of peace and quiet, just to do a bit to camera, because there's so many people in the group that I don't get that much opportunity to speak to you, so I thought I'd come up here and do a wee bit to camera. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure, as you've seen from all the footage, it's been absolutely stunning. Every corner you take, there's another amazing view. And we got up early this morning, 4 AM. We didn't have to, but some of us wanted to see the sunrise at this small hill outside the place we were staying last night. So yeah, that was worth getting up for. So hopefully the time lapse on that worked okay as well, because the dog came and sat in front of it as well. So yeah, but yeah, this is just it's another level. I mean, I always say this when I'm in Ireland and I go to a new peak, this is my favourite one, this is my favourite one. But yeah, obviously it's never going to compete with the scale of what we're seeing here. So yeah, loved every second of it so far, and I'm sure I'm going to love every second going forward. You just see a helicopter. You can tell how high we're getting now, because previously the helicopters were always above us, but now they're always beneath us. So yeah, they don't generally go much higher than where we are at the minute. I think we went up to 4,000 meters today, but then descended again to where we're staying tonight. But yeah, yeah, gradually getting used to the altitude. I've been okay. I have been taking the Diamox or whatever it's called. Some people have side effects from the Diamox, but luckily I didn't. And yeah, one of the signs of you know, dealing with altitude is tingling fingers, and I've only got that once for about 10 minutes, but some people are getting it a lot more, and some people have been quite sick as well. But so far it looks like everybody is gonna keep going, and hopefully we all make it up as far as base camp. But yeah, I think I'll maybe leave it there for now. I'm sure I'll be doing a bit of talking over the video as well as we go on, as soon as I don't get that much opportunity during the day. Solar panel is working fantastically as well, so that was a good purchase, because people are having to pay all the tea houses for their electric, but yeah, I'm getting mine for free. And I've just been attaching it on the backpack, so I'm sure you've seen that in some of the shots as well. So yeah, holiday of a lifetime, and I'm loving every minute of it. Speak to you later on. I thought I'd just get one more view before I go back down to the tea house. I think that's the direction we're going tomorrow. And up on the hill up there was how high we got to today. I don't think you'll be able to see that, but yeah, we're covering some distance definitely. And this is a wee clip I'm about to show you of a climbing wall. We didn't expect to see a climbing wall in this village, but it was donated by I can't remember his name now, famous American climber. I think he's American, but I'll stick his name on anyway. And it was a hilarious wee boy running about playing with us for 10 minutes. So yeah, anyway, time to get back down for tea. Speak to you in a bit. Back at the tea house, the yak dung powered stove was being filled up. But unfortunately that didn't stop the electric from cutting out. Luckily I knew a trick. If you put the torch on your phone, turn it upside down, then stick a water bottle on top of the torch. The water bottle diffuses the light and creates lanterns. I'm surprised nobody else had heard of this before. Next morning it was another early start as we packed our bags and got ready for the next part of our trek to Pangboche. that's where I think we'll leave it for this week. Join us next time though, as we're doing a climatisation hike up to 5,000 metres and get a coffee in one of the highest cafes in the world. See you next time.